All right, today we're going to talk about a tech revolution that's happening inside, of all places, the humble spreadsheet. Yeah, we're talking about AI agents that are trying to conquer Excel. It's a story about taking hours of really tedious work and shrinking it down to just a few minutes. And it's kicking off a brand new arms race on Wall Street and, honestly, everywhere else.
So let's start with a feeling that I bet so many of us know way too well. For almost 40 years now, being a wizard at spreadsheets has been this rite of passage, right? If you've worked in banking or consulting or accounting, you have probably spent just countless hours being an Excel monkey, just crunching numbers and building models and thinking, man, there has to be a better way.
And this isn't some small, niche problem. We're talking about an estimated 2 billion people who use software like Excel. A lot of them rely on it every single day for their job. It's really the universal language of business.
Okay, but what if the most complicated, the most mind-numbing parts of that job could be done, like, almost instantly? Well, guess what? That's exactly what's starting to happen. There's this new wave of AI, and it's here to automate the spreadsheet.
And listen, this is not some theory. Things are moving really, really fast. Just recently, an AI agent called Shortcut went completely viral with a demo that was just a total jaw-dropper. It built a super complex financial model from scratch, not in hours, but in minutes.
I mean, just look at the numbers here. This is wild. A task like building a discounted cash flow model, that's something that takes a junior analyst maybe 4 hours of really careful, painstaking work. It's now done in 20 minutes. That's a mind-blowing leap in productivity.
And, that kind of power, it gets noticed. This massive jump in efficiency has basically unleashed a fierce competition. You've got tech startups and the big established giants all fighting to become the go-to AI for the spreadsheet.
And all of a sudden, the whole field is crowded. So on one side, you have these fast, nimble, venture-backed startups, and on the other, you have the titans. We're talking Google and Microsoft, who are now scrambling to build this exact same AI right into their own products, to defend their turf.
And we're not talking about small bets here either. Shortcut's parent company, Fundamental Labs, has already raised over $40 million from huge investors like Andreessen Horowitz. This is a super high-stakes game with some very serious money behind it. But, okay, here's the reality check. As powerful as this tech is, it's not foolproof. Not yet. These agents still need a human to look over their work, to catch mistakes, especially in fields where compliance is absolutely everything, so the human is still in the loop for now.
Which, of course, brings us to the biggest question of all. With 2 billion users hanging in the balance, what does this actually mean for the future of our jobs?
This is the debate that is just raging right now. I mean, if AI can handle all the repetitive, menial work that's always been the training ground for junior employees, what happens to those entry-level jobs? Are they just going to disappear?
Well, it seems the answer comes down to this new core skill, human agency. The value is shifting. It's not about doing the manual task anymore. It's about making the right decisions, having your own point of view, and then telling the AI what to do. Your job is becoming the director, not the doer.
But this new way of working, it brings up another, more subtle risk. If everyone is using the same powerful AI, do we all just start to think the same way?
Seriously, think about it. If the entire financial industry starts using the same AI to build their basic models, could that lead to a really dangerous convergence of opinion? I mean, when everyone's analysis starts from the exact same place, you risk killing off the diverse perspectives that you need for a healthy market.
So how do you fight against this groupthink? Well, it all comes down to the quality of your prompt. This is where your human agency becomes your competitive advantage. You have to have your own view first, and then you give the AI very specific instructions and assumptions to model your unique insight. You're guiding the tool, not the other way around.
Because the bottom line is this. If we all just stop forming our own opinions and just take whatever the AI spits out by default, we lose our edge. We all just drift towards the average. And that could be a total disaster for innovation and for financial markets.
And that leaves us with one last, really provocative thought. In a world where everybody is leaning on AI, could the real advantage actually come from knowing when not to use it? Maybe the most valuable skill of the future is the intelligence we build ourselves, by using AI as a tool, not as a crutch.